that first deal came about really just through Facebook Marketplace.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So use the same strategy as through the learnings, and then just got on the phone, and then we just had an honest and fair conversation,
yeah, yeah. Explain the service
and
to
then
her. She jumped at
yeah,
it.
yeah. So it was a nice feeling once that one, we dotted all the I's and crossed all the T's, and
Yeah,
yeah. So yeah, the occupancy rate was showing at over 80% over there. So
that's great.
it should return us a very, very handsome sum. Like I said, like it's what I've grown up on, it's what I've done from my sales background and
Yeah, yeah,
professional
yeah,
working life. So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
what is it? It's a conversation. The worst that you're going to get is a
Conversation.
no. Like
Exactly.
over the last 6 months, it's averaged about £800 profit a month.
Beautiful.
Um, Occupancy rate is over 80% with it. Now we're just working on acquiring more.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah. I bet you are. I bet
Yeah,
you are. We've got to get to that. We want to get to that 10 grand a month goal.
exactly, exactly.
Welcome back to Luke's Properties YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be catching up with two more of my success students, Kirk and Bilal. Kirk and Bilal are our fastest success story yet. They got their first rent-to-rent deal just 29 days after joining our program. There's loads of value in this episode, so without further ado, let's get into it. How we doing then?
Yeah, all good. Can't complain.
Yeah?
Can't complain. Yeah.
Fill me in on what's been happening then. How have we been getting on?
Um, yeah, it's been a bit of a journey. A lot of prospecting.
Yeah, it's part of the game.
Yeah, part of the game, as we know from my previous life. So I'm used to it. That first deal came about really just through Facebook Marketplace.
Oh yeah? Okay,
Um,
cool.
yeah, yeah. So use the same strategy as through the learnings
Yeah,
on Gumtree, on Facebook Marketplace,
cool.
wherever it is that we could possibly look at and find.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, this one came. It's funny because I'd messaged this lady probably about 4 weeks prior to actually getting the deal.
Yeah, yeah.
No response, radio airtime. So I
Yeah.
thought, let me just hit up again. Managed
Follow
to
up.
hit up again, and then yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And then yeah, just from that point on, a bit of engagement, bit of interaction.
Yeah,
Um, just explained what it is that we do,
yeah.
the service that we provide, what we're able to offer. Then exchange contact numbers,
Mm-hmm.
and then just got on the phone, and then we just had an honest and fair conversation,
Yeah, yeah. Explain the service
and
to
then
her. She jumped at
yeah,
it.
yeah. So it was a nice feeling once that one, we dotted all the I's and crossed all the T's and
Yeah, man. It's
worked
good,
out
good going. I
what it
mean,
is, what we
30
wanted to
days,
do.
29 days, you've set a record. Do you know what I mean? So
Yes.
it's only right that we celebrate it and we give you the flowers, you know?
It swears off
Well,
even
that
more.
that was
Where's his fuming?
yeah.
He's acting like he's all right with him. He's fuming.
That was the objective. I said to Kirk, I said, Kirk, like there's no way. And I don't know Wes, so Wes, this is nothing against you. But I said, number one spot is ours, like by hook or by
I love
crook,
that.
whatever it is that we've got to do,
I
that is
love that.
our spot. So
Yeah.
yeah, so that was
Nah,
that
he's all
was
right.
it
He's a
was
good
grand.
sport. He's a good sport, man. And
Yeah, yeah, and listen, by all accounts and what we're seeing and what we're hearing, he's doing really well. So
yeah,
fair
yeah,
play
he's
to him.
flying. He's doing really well, man. It's great, you know. Both
Yeah,
smashing it really. So yeah, more power
yeah,
to you both, man.
yeah, yeah. Cool.
So
Yeah, so we just
how's it going now then?
yeah, just still working. The one that we've acquired will be going live in the next couple of days. So just
Cool.
waiting for the professional photographer. We just got a few bits to finish
Yeah,
off in there,
yeah.
um, just to get it live. Because the main strategy with that is to go on the online travel agent platforms, just
Mm-hmm.
because of its location,
Yeah,
its close proximity to to certain areas within that area for
Yeah,
us. So we'll,
yeah,
we're just doing the due diligence. It should return us a very, very handsome sum so that we can just carry on and go
yeah,
on to the next.
yeah.
So
Seems like a
yeah,
good area up there, good opportunities up there, good
yeah,
transport links.
yeah, yeah,
Um,
exactly,
there'd be no shortage
exactly.
of no shortage of those types of ideal guests, like contractors,
Yeah,
working people, traveling people.
yeah, yeah,
So yeah, I think it's a really good find, man.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, so we just now we're just working on acquiring more.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah, I bet you are. I bet
Yeah,
you are. We've got to get to that. We want to get to that 10 grand a month goal.
exactly, exactly. So yeah, you know, I think within the next kind of six weeks, I think we've got something on horizon. I think
Yeah,
through Kirk, we've got one that we're having a conversation with. Is that's right, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They move out on. Just got tenants moving out on the 30th of November, so we can
Yeah,
have it if we want it there.
great,
yeah.
great. And what's that like local to you, Kirk, or is that like a
Yeah, it's Hitchin,
okay? Yeah, I know Hitchin.
so it's 20, 25 minutes from where we live.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, just a two bed.
yeah,
Obviously, it's easy access into London. And
yeah,
when Bilal put it in the DNA, it come up quite good rates and
yeah,
occupancy levels. So
yeah. I think that area's really good for short term
yeah,
for SA because, like you say, you can get into London really quick.
yeah,
Anywhere on the outskirts, really like that, where you can get straight into London quickly, is gonna always get be booked. I'd imagine.
mm,
Yeah. So yeah, the occupancy rate was showing at over 80% over there. So
That's great.
yeah,
That's great.
um,
That's what you want. What sort of
yeah, and then
nightly rate fee roughly?
110.
That's all right though. Still adds up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
20
yeah, it
nights,
makes sense.
25 nights, something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that makes sense. So yeah, so that's something that we're actively working on. And then we've I've got another call scheduled with a landlord, so another private landlord in Milton Keynes, another one in Milton Keynes. So
Okay, cool.
I've got that
Looking
one scheduled with a three bed
to expand
in
maybe there.
Broughton. Sorry.
Looking to expand maybe there.
Yeah, well, look, it's on a good day, it's 35 minutes away from where we are.
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
a bad day, it's 45 minutes, so it's not the end
Yeah.
of the world.
No. No. It's brilliant. You're
So
flying. You're flying.
yeah,
What
so
about any thoughts of maybe diversifying, or are we going to just keep doing the SA? Are we going to try and get some HMOs maybe? Um,
um, good question because it's not something that we haven't discounted.
yeah.
It is something that naturally we would be open to. For us,
Yeah.
it's we're looking at the revenue and how it can best work for us.
Of
So if we
course.
look at something and it works for the HMO, then naturally yes.
Yeah.
So if it works for SA, then naturally yes, because SA is where we originally started.
Yeah, you're comfortable with it and it's working for you,
Yeah,
so why
yeah,
would you change it?
yeah. But we've also got one that we have got long staying
Yeah.
tenants in there on a HMO basis. So we're working both strategies. We
Yeah.
understand both strategies, and you
That's
know,
all I'm thinking, like scaling wise, like the more you grow,
yeah,
like it might be nice to just have a few more that are rented by the room in there just to
yeah,
give you that diversification and
yeah.
that stability.
Yeah, no, and definitely, obviously, for scale, we'll have to diversify because if we just go with the one strategy, then it kind of can come to bite you in the backside. So yeah, we
Yeah.
definitely would
Sometimes.
be, yeah,
Yeah, it
would be
can be
looking.
a little bit seasonal at times, service
Yeah,
accommodation, but the areas that you've chosen to invest in, they're all pretty buzzing. So
yeah,
you might have a good few years with it, but there will be the odd month here or there where it does probably dip a little bit. And
yeah,
that's obviously when it's nice to have those ones that are rented by the room because you just know what you're going to make.
yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly.
But yeah, it sounds like it's
Uh,
going really well for you guys, man. It's good to hear.
yeah,
It's very good
yeah,
to hear.
just pushing, just doing what we can do. That's all it is.
Yeah,
That's all. Yeah.
try and end the year strong. last quarter of the year now, so I guess just to keep ramping up the marketing, keep pushing.
Yeah, yeah. So and that's ultimately what we want to do. We want to have at least another two, I think, before the year is out.
Yeah,
Um, and then just work on going into the new year to carry on really.
yeah. No, you're flying. You're flying. Fair play to you. Who's speaking to landlords then? Both of you, or who's good cop, bad cop?
I think we work well because we can kind of do both
Yeah, yeah,
each.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course.
So yeah,
Yeah,
I've
no.
had a few interactions with landlords, a few
Yeah.
good conversations and not so good conversations and viewings and all of that. So but look, it's all part and parcel of the game. Like I said, like it's what I've grown up on, it's what I've done from my sales background and
Yeah, yeah,
professional
yeah.
working life. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
what is it? It's a conversation. The worst that you're going to get is a
Conversation.
no. Like,
Exactly. Exactly.
and that's it.
Exactly. And as we're
That is
finding
it.
out, there's a lot of landlords who need the service, you know?
100%, 100%. And where I think we're getting more of our success is just being honest and transparent in what it is that we're doing
Yeah.
before we get down to anything.
Yeah.
And then, just explaining in simple English what it is that we do, not having to
Yeah.
complicate it
Yeah.
so it's understandable. That's it.
Yeah. I think that's so underrated, you know. I think a lot of people try and oversell it. It doesn't need
Mm,
to be oversold. You know, it
no,
pretty much sells itself.
correct.
You know, if they're
Absolutely.
they're normally in pain, they need a solution. You come with a
Yeah,
solution, they're going to
yeah,
be open to it, aren't they?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. So
that background in sales definitely helping you out for sure.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's good stuff, man. It's good stuff. Do you need anything from me? Any questions you got for me on that side? Anything you're not sure of?
The only thing that I would say, because we've got so our first one that we got that's over in Leighton Buzzard is
Yeah,
doing really, really well.
yeah.
It averages over the last 6 months, it's averaged about £800 profit a month.
Beautiful.
Um, Occupancy rate is over 80% with it. Um, but my pain point is I believe there's revenue being left on the table
Hmm.
due to um, a platform
Oh yes, I remember you
on
mentioned the platform.
one of the online travel agents because of their stacking of promotions.
Got you.
It takes money
Yeah,
away.
yeah,
Um, it's just trying to just combating that really,
yeah. Of
and
course.
how to draw people in
Yeah,
without because obviously you look at when you look at prices, you look at value,
yeah,
and
yeah,
some people will just look at price and say, right, that's low. I don't care what it is. I'm happy to go with it.
yeah.
But we just want to be in that spot that we're going to gain from it. Obviously, our customers are going to gain from it.
Of
But it
course.
also makes financial sense for us to do it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's the only thing because that's what's brought down the average. Because I worked out so the one of our newer ones
Mm-hmm.
that we did last month,
Mm-hmm.
we had 21 nights booked
Great.
through one platform
Mm-hmm.
over 9 nights.
Mm-hmm.
Our average payout was £135 a night.
Okay.
And then on the other platform, 12 nights,
Yeah.
our average payout was just over £90. So there's a
Right.
£40 discrepancy
Yeah.
between the two platforms.
And that adds up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
no.
that left just under £500 on the table. When you think about it, like £125 a week,
Yeah.
it makes a difference.
Of course it
So
does.
it's just trying to
Yeah, of
work
course.
out what it is
Yeah.
that
You've got to
and
be
how.
squeezing your margins and trying to maximize, especially if you've
Mm,
negotiated one price with the landlord, you need to be making
yeah,
sure that you're working on that
yeah,
margin and making it make sense for you as
yeah,
possible.
yeah.
All I can think is that one of the other students, they're doing like similar model to you guys. They're on
Mm,
Airbnb and Booking.com.
mm,
What I've said to them how to set up is they market on Airbnb, so they get inquiries, and I think you can do a similar setup on Booking.com where you just get the inquiries, but people can't book straight away.
yeah, 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 yeah.
And then they've set up like a separate landing page for like the properties themselves on like a guesty. Guesty account.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So they're taking in the booking information from the people as they send messages, the potential guests, and then
Yeah.
they're pushing them to their landing page and getting them to book directly with them.
Okay, makes and that's off of Guesty, you said, yeah?
Guesty, yeah, I think that's the platform they're using. I'll double check and message you guys later on, but I'm pretty sure they're using Guesty, setting up a landing page for each property, um, and then taking payment from the Airbnb guests directly and saving them a little bit of money whilst also keeping a bit of commission in your pocket as well.
Yeah,
So using those platforms for lead generation, because obviously that's where all the attention is,
yeah,
but then getting them to work with you directly and then obviously remarketing to them and following up once they've stayed and emailing them, asking if they've got any more staff and if they want to stay in the
right.
future, I'll give them a little discount and you claw back 10, 15%, you know.
Yeah. Okay, makes sense.
So that might be something you can look into
Yeah.
just to get those
Okay.
average nightly rates up a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. Okay. Yeah, that's good to know. I'll have a
Yeah.
look at that.
And maybe
Yeah.
even like are you advertising on Spare Room and stuff as well, or are you just sort of sticking mainly to the big platforms like
Nah, just yeah, just those platforms. I haven't put it on.
because if you put it on there, maybe for the whole house by the week, for example,
Yeah.
Spare Room,
Hmm.
will still get inquiries from similar types of people like contractors or working
Yeah.
people in the area. They might already be in a group. That's how we
Mm.
filled our last house with railway workers. They found us on
Mm.
Spare Room and they already come
Mm.
together. And they were obviously browsing Airbnb and Booking.com as well, but they saw our advert on Spare Room,
Yeah.
and contacted us, and then we done the deal, sort of took the information off of Spare Room and then got them to pay us directly.
Right.
So that's another place where you could potentially get those ideal type of people as well, and just advertise by the for the whole house by the
Other week.
week. Yeah,
Yeah.
similar to what you're doing on the short term stay OTA platforms as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Just to have more leads coming in so you can take your pick, you know.
Hmm. Yeah.
And you might find those twos or threes of people who want it for 6 weeks, 8 weeks, and then you know it's kind of job done then for a couple months, and you can focus on what you need to be focusing on, which is obviously getting more
Yeah.
deals down the line, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
So yeah, that's just top of my head, something I think it could definitely help you get some of those pennies back in the bank, you know.
Yeah.
But other than that, I
Okay.
mean, you're doing everything right. Just keep doing the right stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe get the HMO registers might be a good thing to do if you haven't done that already
Hmm. Yeah.
for those areas,
Yeah.
and get some letters sent out. I think the renters reform bill is a good thing to push on as it's like imminently coming in.
Hmm.
Um, and some of those landlords are going to be dying for the service, you know. So I
Yeah.
think that could be a good way of you acquiring some HMOs. Maybe get the registers in all the areas where you've got your SAs set up. Just apply for the HMO registers, and if you've got to pay 50 quid for them or whatever you've got to do to get them, it's an
Yeah.
investment in the business, you know.
Yeah. 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 Of course. Yeah.
But some of the other students are doing really well with sending letters out, and they've had a lot of warm landlords come back to them and pretty much desperate for them to take the houses on, and they're being able to almost name their price with them. Some of them, you know, just because they're had enough of landlord in individual rooms themselves, you know. So I think that could be a good way
Yeah.
of you diversifying and getting some HMO landlords in there as well.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
But other than that, I mean, you're doing everything
Sounds
right,
good.
guys. Just keep doing what you're doing, you know. Can't fault you.
Yeah. Thanks.
Top place, mate. Secured.
Be fuming if it gets beaten though.
Yeah. I'm actually having a chat with him in a minute, actually, after you guys. He's probably going to be crying.
tell, tell him we said hello.
Yeah, yeah, I will. Don't worry about that. He knows. He knows. He's trying to show me another set of keys. I think he's trying to like say he's got his fifth one.
Oh, legend.
But VAR beat
That's
him, you
good.
see. VAR done him by a day. He's gutted. Thin
We
lines, man.
actually we actually done the deal the day before, but
Okay.
because I didn't pick up the keys until Tuesday, because
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
meant to pick the keys up on Monday,
yeah,
and the agent, because it was with an estate agent, the estate
yeah.
agent wasn't in on that day.
Right.
So I was trying to push to get the keys because
Of
I knew
course.
how close this date
Yeah.
was.
You got it over the
I
line,
thought,
mate.
yeah, I thought let me just do it right. Do it
Uh,
right. Let's just
must
do
have
things right.
tasted extra sweet, man. Nah, it's
Yeah.
great.
So
Honestly, it's so good. Like even like you've added so much value to the program itself. Like just you guys coming in, and it's even helped a couple of the other guys like Toby. I know he's had a chat with you, and
yeah,
it was a boost to a couple people seeing that you guys are already doing well from it.
yeah, yeah,
It really gave some people like a kick up the arse to know that like, okay, SA can really work if you do it right, you know.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
it's been
Yeah.
great.
Well, it just like I say, it started just for us through chance. Like me and Kurt,
Yeah,
we just got this really weird thing that if we had something in our head, we just crack on and get on
yeah,
with it and do it. Touch wood, we haven't failed yet, but that's the worst thing that can happen. And we're just
yeah,
like, well, let's just go for it and just see what
yeah,
happens. And
yeah,
boy, like it's definitely taught us a lot.
yeah,
And learning on the job, but at the end of the day, we've got two good minds between us, so
for sure.
there isn't any reason why we shouldn't succeed at it.
Nah, there's no limit to how far you can take it. You know, you got a
Yeah,
good team between you, good
yeah,
set of brains, and
yeah,
there's not really any limit on how far you can take it. You know, you just need to keep laying each brick well,
yeah,
uh,
yeah,
like you are doing. And
mm,
I guess at some point it'll be good to get a few more in certain areas. You'll probably find that you'll get three or four in certain pockets of areas and maybe scale and concentrate in one particular area at some point. But
yeah,
I guess at the
yeah,
moment you get the benefit of testing different pockets and locations and seeing where
yeah,
you think works best for you, you know.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
also spreading your risk out as well by having different locations as well, which is great. So um yeah, just keep cracking on, man. You're
Do you
flying.
think that's good, spreading the risk then?
Yeah, I think it's good, especially like in the first couple years, just to see where you want to grow a bit more dense and be a bit more concentrated. Um, but yeah, I mean, I've always stuck to one area, but if I could have spread out a bit more, I probably would have. But I think over time, you probably will start concentrating maybe on one or two of those areas a little bit more, just for like operational purposes. I don't know what you're doing with like housekeepers or if you're doing any cleaning or things
That's
like that, but
that's where I was going to lead to next. Like, because
yeah,
it's all local at the minute, it's
yeah,
a little bit easier to control. But if we,
Yeah,
I don't know, branch into Wales or Liverpool or Newcastle,
yeah,
then it's a different ball game
yeah, it's
completely. And all of a
doable.
sudden, then profits go from £1,000 to
Yeah,
£600 or
yeah, because realistically, you've got to pay a good cleaner or a good housekeeping company. They're going to charge like £50 a week per clean, £60 a week sometimes if it's a couple hours, and that adds up 250, sometimes £300 VAT and things like that.
yeah,
So yeah, it can eat into your profit, you know. That's why it can obviously be good to have those longer term people in there because you haven't got to pay so much for the housekeeping and the laundry and things like that.
yeah.
yeah,
Like
Like
with
these,
the one with the footballers we've got, I just charged them all an extra £25 a month,
yeah, yeah,
and that covers
perfect.
they get it cleaned every other week.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's ideal. Every other week,
Yeah,
bi-weekly, communal areas mainly.
yeah, yeah,
That's probably the best way to do it, to be honest. Don't need to be
yeah,
going in everyone's rooms and stuff. Some people just like to be left to their own devices anyway, don't they, really?
yeah. No, it's just communal areas only. That's
Yeah.
that's what we do on that
But
that one. So
maybe that could even be a little niche for yourselves though. Like you see the football one, I think that's really like a strong that can be like a niche within a niche itself, you know, like if
yeah,
you get more market to some football clubs and say, look, like this is something that we're doing,
yeah.
we're finding
Tho-
properties
those
for all the players.
conversations, those conversations have happened,
Yeah,
and the Kirk.
I
yeah,
can imagine though, because like when I was thinking about it, like it's such a niche, isn't it? Like I feel like we've done that a few times for Newport players in Newport,
yeah.
Yeah,
but
That's
like
what it is. It's like the lower down the levels
yeah,
because like they get relocation fees,
yeah,
so they can get £8,000 tax free.
yeah,
And then so all we've done is, here you go, says well, we charge them £800 a room,
Yeah, yeah, it's
which
great.
is their relocation fee for the year. And then even this year, two of the lads, their reloads all paid for, like
Yeah,
they've had it all, and they've just
yeah,
like stayed in the gaff
yeah, of course.
because it suits them.
Yeah, it's
So, because a
this.
lot of football teams now, what I've noticed chatting to them is they just hate doing accommodation.
Yeah,
So then they're like, we played Aki at the weekend, and they're
Yeah.
just trying to recruit everyone from around the Liverpool sort of area.
yeah.
Which, when we first joined here, everyone had to live within an hour of Barnet, otherwise we wouldn't sign you.
Fucking hell. That's
Yeah.
mad.
Yeah, so that's how it come across. And then
Limiting
all of a
yourself.
sudden we got the house, and then we signed a lad from Preston, a lad from Sheffield, and a lad from Nottingham.
Yeah,
They all went in a gap together, and then obviously then things are a light bulb moment.
of
We took on
course.
another house. So last year we had 8 players in 2 houses.
That's fantastic, man. I'm even
Yeah,
thinking about
yeah.
the business, like you could expand, you know what I mean, to other football clubs. in
Yeah.
the-
Oh yeah.
Like, there's no
Yeah.
limits how far you could take that.
Nah.
Yeah.
You
That, and
made,
that's
you made that your
yeah.
thing.
That's
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
You made
That's what
that
we
your
Yeah, that's what we want to. That's what we want to push. Like I said, like Kirk's the link there. You know, I'm here. And there's been plenty of conversations that have taken place. So we're not. That's why I think, in terms of the question of, expansion,
hmm
we haven't got a limit on where it is that we're
No.
prepared to go, because that they look after themselves.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Really look after
that's
themselves.
probably the easiest way to grow, though, isn't it? Like those
Yeah,
types of where it's
yeah,
being paid by the
Well, it's
football
tapping
club.
into the HMO, really. It's a similar sort
yeah.
of HMO,
Yeah,
isn't it?
That's what it
yeah.
is. Yeah.
That's
It's
what I
very
think is you
similar.
get those registers and then you send,
Mm.
I don't know, 100 letters out to local football clubs, non-league and a couple leagues above, and all the people who are going to need digs. I reckon you'll
Mm.
get some good connections and some bites from some
Yeah,
clubs that are really crying out for that. Because you're
yeah,
literally adding to the value of the team in terms of like getting better players in, by them
It
having accommodation,
opens up a whole new market. Honestly, even with
which is
us, like
crazy.
recruitment here, it's just opened up a whole new marketplace.
Yeah,
London's obviously a hotbed for footballers, but
yeah,
when you can go and start picking out Manchester, or like this year, we signed one from Huddersfield, one from Halifax, 2 from
yeah,
Halifax,
yeah.
one from Swindon. Where else was signed from? Scotland.
That's what I mean,
So
man.
it's just opened up. Like,
Yeah,
but even like the National League and even the North and South now, like probably 75% of the 90 odd teams, whatever it is in them leagues,
yeah,
are full time now.
yeah. That's what I mean. I don't see anyone really doing this. That's why I'm thinking like
mm,
it could be massive because if you started marketing yourself like that and even branding and doing some social media stuff and making that
mm,
your USP,
yeah,
blimey, that could be massive. Like
yeah,
I don't see anyone really running with that online. Everyone's got their own,
no,
social housing or different ways of doing things, but to only house sort of footballers,
mm,
it's an easy sell to the landlords as well because they kind of know like the rent's paid, that you're
yeah,
always going to have tenants,
yeah,
and it's
yeah,
it's it's, it's a win-win for everyone, isn't it?
yeah. And that's because when we did have the 8 players last year, like one of the landlords, he was absolutely buzzing knowing that he had professional footballers in there.
Of
Like he
course.
could not, he
Yeah,
couldn't,
they love it.
he couldn't hide his content with it.
Yeah.
So
He's
yeah, it's
he's
just
telling him,
and,
telling his mates down the pub, like, and his missus, like, yeah, we've got some of the boys in there.
yeah, and then I was at one of the gaffs last week because we had a few bits to do in there,
Yeah,
and the neighbours are buzzing off them as well. So
course,
yeah,
course.
so
No, long may it continue, man. I think that could be massive for you guys. So we'll
yeah,
keep doing the right things. But yeah, I think
mm,
maybe little plan for the start of next year. Maybe start thinking about doing some branding, getting on socials,
yeah,
and attracting some of those other football clubs as well as the players. And yeah, it could be a massive niche for you
mm,
guys, man.
yeah, 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 yeah. No, I
But
agree
yeah,
with that one. I
been
agree with that one.
great catching up, guys. I won't keep you
Yeah,
too long, really.
yeah,
Um,
cool.
if you need me, you know where I am. Just drop us a WhatsApp.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
problem.
keep
Yeah,
doing the
yeah,
right stuff, smashing it.
we will do.
And yeah,
Absolutely will do.
I guess we'll catch up soon. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. All
amazing.
right, no problem. All
Cheers,
right,
guys.
nice one.
Brilliant.
All right,
Cheers.
take
Thank
care.
you.
Cheers. Bye. Bye.
Cheers.
Take care.
Bye, bye,
Bye-bye.
bye.
Bye-bye.
I hope you enjoyed that powerful conversation, guys. If you want me to help you start or scale your rent-to-rent business, then I'll put a link in the video description below. Click the link, book in a call. On that call we'll have a chat and see if we're a good fit to work together. If not, that's fine too. Keep watching the content, keep getting inspired by my success students, and I'll see you on the next one.